Once you get a handle on using Expression Media as a central hub of organization for all of the files and media that you need to organize and produce your documents and presentations, the next step is utilizing the many ways you can share your catalogs and documents with others. Many designers and project managers find the need to deliver many iterations or versions of their documents to their clients, gather feedback, make revisions, and then deliver new versions, all on the path toward final delivery. Our forestry client has requested that we create 4 sample cover designs for their annual informational brochure. We can use the many options in Expression Media to communicate our design mockups to them. We could present a slideshow in a one-on-one meeting, or export a movie of a slideshow and burn a DVD for them, both of which we'll cover in more detail in the next video, or simply email JPEGs of our exported images to them from a catalog. But this time around, we'd like to use some of Expression Media's publishing methods for getting catalog elements out of Expression Media and in front of our client. There are some great tools designed for this very purpose, starting with the PDF Maker. Choose Window PDF Maker. The PDF Maker enables you to produce high-resolution PDF files of any size and layout using the media in your catalog. The layout of the PDF can be completely customized and saved for future use. You first create a layout in the Layout window by using the Create tool to add a new frame. Frames simply hold media. Create the frames you would like to start with. Use the Move and Resize tool to adjust the size by moving the corners and clicking and dragging to position the frames. You can also use the Delete tool and the Clone tool to build your layout. You can place frames anywhere in your document you'd like to place a media element. Page size, page orientation, and display units are all available with these tools in the lower set, and you can save and load presets here. Once your layout is finished, click to toggle between the layout and content modes and begin to drag and drop media from your catalog into the frames. Let's present some different close-up images for our client to consider for the cover of the new brochure. Select the Zoom tool to scale an image within a frame by clicking and dragging up and down on the image, and the Move tool to reposition the image within its frame. If you need to move a frame, just toggle back over to the Layout mode, move the frame, and toggle back. When you're done, click the Make button and save the PDF to your hard drive. The high-resolution PDFs that you create are ideal for printing, but might be too large for email distribution over the internet. Currently, there are no options for customizing the compression of images in the PDF. Exported PDFs can be further customized and grouped into multi-page documents by using a PDF editing program such as Adobe Acrobat. In order to be able to send catalogs to someone else who does not have access to the original media files in your catalogs, you have to use the Microsoft Expression Media Reader. Open the Expression Media Help in the Help menu and search on Reader. Click on Expression Media Reader and locate the website link in the first section. This will take you to a page on the Microsoft website where you can download Reader. Click the link to download and download the Mac and/or Windows version. You'll need to give this installer to anyone that you're sending a catalog to. They can download it themselves, but if you're burning a catalog and the installer to a CD and sending it to a colleague, you'll give them everything they need to open your catalog and give you the feedback you're looking for by using the Expression Media 2 Notepad. Create a catalog, add the media elements that you want to share for feedback, and save the catalog. In this case, we're going to send all of our tree and close-up web images to the art director so they can choose which 4 images we'll be sending to our client for consideration. Once the art director gets our CD with the catalog and Expression Media Reader installer, they can view our catalog. If they wanted to make some choices about which images to use and make comments, they would choose Window, Expression Media 2 Notepad within the Reader application. We'll just open it right here from Expression Media. With a catalog open and a Notepad document started, you can drag elements from the catalog to the Notepad and type comments into the box below. You can add a page by clicking Page 2 above, add new media, and make more comments. Click the Options menu at the bottom and choose Email to send the Notepad directly to someone who already has your catalog, or Show to see the file in the Finder so you can do what you like with it. If you want, you can ask Notepad to create sets within your catalog fields using your notes as their name and group the contents of each Notepad page into the set as associations. This is a good way to be able to quickly investigate what it was you sent to someone using the Notepad function. A contact sheet is an image file you can create based on the currently displaying catalog elements that you can print or send as an email attachment. Microsoft Expression Media automatically calculates the number of items that can fit in the designated contact sheet size, and that number depends on how you set the view options of your catalog's list view or thumbnail view. Click and set your view options in the menu. List view is useful for printing a table of contents of your catalog. The list view style matches the layout of the catalog's list view and will display the icon and all of the field headers that you've enabled by right-clicking the list view column header and turning on and off the headers you would like displayed. Thumbnail view makes a contact sheet that is a grid of thumbnails. The size of the thumbnail in your catalog determines the size of the thumbnail on the contact sheet. To further customize the look of your contact sheet, select View Options from the Window menu and adjust your settings. To export a contact sheet, select Contact Sheet from the Make menu, select a layout option, and these layouts resemble the view layouts in the application, so click the plus sign to choose a header or footer. The header and footer can be any supported image file that you have on your computer. Set the unit of measure in your exported contact sheet in pixels, inches, or centimeters, and then set the dimensions. Select the resolution you want for print or screen viewing. Then select a file format for your contact sheet. Depending on the format you select, you might have several additional options. Click the Settings button to access those. The Zero Pad Increments checkbox adds zero padding to the subsequent numbers of your saved image pages. Turning it on will name your files with 001, 002, 003 instead of 123. Select Append File Extensions to add file name extensions to the image files. Click Make and then browse to the location where you want to save the file, and click Save. Remember, when trying to email any of your Expression Media creations over the internet, that email is often restrictive with file sizes. Be aware of who you're sending to and make sure they don't have any size restrictions on their end, or find an alternative way to transfer the file to them, such as your messaging client, FTP, burn a CD or DVD, or use one of the many file transfer websites on the internet. Finally, let's look at creating an HTML gallery from a catalog. If someone else does not have Expression Media, you can create an interactive HTML gallery that retains a majority of your metadata information for them to view over the internet. You can build a catalog for specific client presentation and then use captions in the info panel for each of your media elements, here, to communicate specific ideas or notes. When you have a catalog that is prepared, ordered, named, and captioned the way you want it, select Make HTML Gallery. There are a large number of custom settings you can choose in the 4 tabs of the HTML Options window. Some key things to make sure of are as follows. Under Theme, make sure you title the gallery site you're creating and choose a theme. The index table sets the number of columns and rows your gallery thumbnail pages will have, and you can scale to fit your thumbnails or have them all pin their smallest dimension at a certain number of pixels here. Click Settings and be sure to change your HTML extension to the standard your server requires. You can automatically use numbers for your HTML file names and decide whether to have captions treated as raw HTML. Set your JPEG quality, watermark image, and other options here. Below that are options for any movies that might be in your gallery. It's recommended to display the QuickTime controller and not set them to autoplay or continuous for most users. Next is Server. You can enter all of your FTP settings here if you want Expression Media to automatically upload your files for you. Check with your server administrator for these settings. Some gallery themes have variables that you can type into the Theme Fields panel. For example, you might have a generic theme for your professional assignments, and this theme might have special theme fields for you to type in the client's name, job number, and assignment details. This information will then appear on the exported web pages. Click Make and choose a folder to save your HTML gallery to on your hard drive, and you can open your gallery in a local web browser to see the results. In the next video in this series, we'll take a closer look at slideshows and learn how to create backups of your Expression Media catalogs.